This one work? No. We'll talk with this one. All right. Give them a little background on who you guys are and how you got this job.
Hi, I'm Andy. This is Andy. I've done some work on actually another Lux Digital Pictures documentary, which is in production right now, called Loot, and it's about video games. I just done some sort of second unit stuff, and Tom mentioned to me that he was doing the Kung Fu one. I actually knew of Ric Meyers, from Inside Kung Fu magazine. I said I was interested, and one thing led to another, and here we are.
There we go. Yeah.
And he was my roommate in college.
Yes, so there we go. So, right. So when can we expect the film to be finished, and what are we going to do with it then?
Yeah, well, basically, as it said in the little preview we saw, it's, we're shooting to release it in 2011, and I think at that point we're just going to try to get a DVD, rental kind of deal, Netflix, that kind of stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to show it here next year as well, hopefully premiere it at South by Southwest, and we'll have DVDs and all the rest of it here, but I would definitely like to show it here as well. What's it like, who's the animator, and what's it like working on that aspect of it?
It's this Canadian guy named Stephen Sloan, and we went through kind of a long process of trying to find a guy that could deliver quality animation in a relatively short time frame. For kind of relatively little money.
Yeah, well, basically, as Rick said, we kind of got the word on high that we were going to be able to go to China. So this is very much based on Rick's books and his take on Kung Fu and the history of Kung Fu cinema. And so we wanted to tell that story. The little guy that you saw is sort of this Kung Fu initiate who's looking for all the answers, and he goes to the Shaolin Temple and DVD Emporium to get the answers. And so we kind of, the real star of this movie is the clips, but we're going to kind of walk you through that as the Kung Fu initiate learns everything. He goes through the different chambers of Kung Fu, and those are in fact the different chapters in the film. So they should be kind of funny and kind of walk you through the whole thing.
Excellent. Okay, go ahead.
That's cool. No, I was just going to add that I think it's unique that most of these documentaries tend to be like talking head pieces, and they reflect a bunch of different opinions about the films. But what's unique about this one, I think, is that by eliminating the interviews, we get to focus solely on I guess Rick's unique perspective on it, and I mean that in the best possible way. And yeah, so it'll be something to see.
So you can see the preview again. You can go to www.filmsoffury.com. Next week, you guys will get the preview up, and I can watch it over and over and over again with great joy. Thank you. Give them a round of applause, everybody.